Hello and welcome back to Everybody Loves Raiken, our 5th edition live play that meets every Tuesday night. We haven't met in a couple weeks due to some life stuff. But when we left off, the players were embroiled in deadly combat against horrible zombies in a thick magical fog. Laramendus had cast Dispel Magic on what he believed could be a control weather spell to stop the fog, and on the successive turns thereafter, it did not get any worse. So it's possible that his plan worked. Without that knowledge, however, the party continues to fight. Raiken managed to get back to the rest of the party with his fallen comrade Jebel's body, which unfortunately, as he reached the bridge, reanimated and started attacking him. He set Jebel's body down and tried to banish it, and unfortunately, whatever magic created these zombies also gives them strong protection from such attacks, and it was not banished. Sorry, I'm describing how it just, poked
he literally rolled the exact number he needed to roll.
Yeah, he rolled really high. He has a negative on that save. But that's the way the dice go sometimes. Mm-hmm. So he managed to not be banished. Having failed to banish Jebel's body, and hearing that more zombies had been routed from the city gate,
9 minutes, that'll be done, okay.
Raiken chose to move up the field and help out Vendar and Yukikaze make the bridge safe by defeating the zombies there. As they went into that, Yukikaze was laying about him with his sword to great effect, until he wasn't, as his leadership and combat tactical knowledge allowed him to feel that these zombies he's fighting should have fallen to his strikes by now, given how others took to damage of this type, and they did not fall. So, I believe, yes, he decapitated a zombie and then flew away. Vendar's invisible, and as Sam has pointed out to me, this has left him quite undefended as it becomes the zombie's turn. But I will begin with Cyrus, whose player can't join us tonight due to some more life stuff. Had moved deeper into the battlefield to try and help out some soldiers who had come to the aid of Raiken and Cyrus when they were being overwhelmed by the horde. You will hear over your telepathic bond Cyrus as he seems to speak. It's odd that he doesn't seem to be... You don't know who he's directing this at, but you just hear... What? Who are you? Wait, where are we going? Ah! And then his voice suddenly cuts off. And he is no longer part of the telepathic bond.
He's been zombified.
Perfect timing.
Cool. Jebel, I'm actually gonna have stuff for you to do this time, so, many apologies for the 2 rounds you didn't have much to do last time. So, we'll start with the zombies. Sorry, Sam.
We don't need to do that.
I mean, I don't need to do that, but I really want to. Alright, let's go in numerical order, shall we? Yeah, I guess I have to. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. None of them are marked with cold, so none of them are slowed. Alright, So, you can't see it because the obscuring fog, the heavily obscured zone starts at 10 feet. He's 10 feet away, but you know he's there.
That's one of the ones without... That is the only one of those without its head, right?
No, the one without its head is further back still. That was 29.
Oh, further back?
Yeah, no head is 30. I'm moving them in numerical order because that's the closest I have to initiative for them, so that I, don't just move a cluster of zombies. They have to move around each other and stuff.
That one was the furthest back.
Yeah, this one was the furthest back, but I have 30 marked as no head.
Okay. I thought all three of the ones that could get to me had their heads.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not really thinking. Oop. So you see this thing come ambling out of the fog, and it seems like it might even pass you by when suddenly it, stops, stock still, and it leans, it forward so that its its open neck hole, almost like a cycloptic eye, is panning about and towards you, and you kind of see this really grotesque, contracting of the muscles at the end, and you hear this drawing in of air, almost like it's sniffing, even though that shouldn't work. And that is why I have my notebook with the wrong page up. Notebook with the right page up. Alright, without its head, it rolls that to attack. Alright, Sam. Brace yourself.
It's gonna be the con save that really fucks me over. Honestly, I have the HP to withstand this.
But what if it gets all crits?
Then I will be dead.
Oh. Well, I hope it doesn't get all crits.
That would be surprising.
Alright. It's going to swing. But the head penalty is 20 to hit.
Okay, shield.
Jesus.
I have 21 AC now.
Alright, it makes another attack with its second hand. A 14 to hit.
That will miss.
And then it wheels about to try and kick you, sweeping low. 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. 10 points of magical slashing damage, and please make a Constitution saving throw.
Find a D20. It's usually beneficial for those kinds of rolls.
I find they're good.
Better than a D12. That is a crit.
Okay. You succeed at the...
Of course, I did that on the easiest one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Burn it now so that you don't have it when you need
It's
it.
a 22. Yeah. No, I get how this is going to go. It's going to be one of those nights.
It's going to be one of those nights. Alright, where are we? You are here. Your name is Laramin. Wait, this isn't what I think it is.
Oh, I need to do another save.
For your Constitution spells? Your concentration spell?
That means that greater invisibility drops.
Ooh, shit!
That
might have saved you!
I have 26 hide, and I am still heavily obscured.
It was a 5. Just almost the almost a 20, and then I rolled a 3 on die.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so you succeeded at your con.
I am going to telepath that I have lost concentration on the greater invisibility, so that Vendar is aware.
Yep.
Well, I was gonna help you, but
I would have loved your assistance, however.
Second leg, 21.
That will hit.
That will hit even with shield.
Yeah, it matches.
Okay. 10 points of damage and one more Constitution saving throw. And is your arcane ward absorbing this?
Yes.
Okay. Just so that I know what's happening.
That
Wait!
is-
Arcane ward is weird. Like, should you really be making the Constitution saving throws if you're not actually getting hit?
That is an excellent question. I think that we have rolled that way before. I think that the normal ruling of it is that
It still counts as a
it
hit.
absorbs that it absorbs everything before any of your stuff would get applied,
Okay.
and so you're not getting hit. Which makes sense for the fact that I can put it in front of people.
Well, then, should you not make the Constitution saving throw against concentration?
That if it takes damage, the normal ruling of it, I think, is that I would not.
Okay.
That I wouldn't make the con save for anything because I'm not actually taking damage until the shield is broken.
Okay.
In the past we ruled it essentially as temporary hit points that stack separately than temporary hit points, which means I would be getting hit.
Okay.
So I don't know how we want to do it. It's been a long time since we've needed to think about this particular stuff. Where this doesn't get hit all that often.
He doesn't get hit often, and there aren't a lot of.
And he's not
effects that
frequently needing to do saves when he does get hit.
Yeah.
For
How much
anything.
health has that shield got left now after taking 20 points?
17.
Okay. I mean, it is supposed to be like a shield, so I believe you are not supposed to take on hit effects until it's broken.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna rule for now. So you still have greater invisibility, Vendar. We'll see how long that lasts, however.
Remember that this is the one that will miss me more often.
Yeah. So you've made no saves against their magical poison, whatever the hell it is. Because your shield is the thing taking the beating in this case.
So with
wizards.
that ruling, I'm resistant to the damage from spells. My shield is not, however.
Okay.
So my shield takes full damage from things, even if I resist them.
That
So
makes sense to me.
carryover gets resisted. So just to state what that means for how we're rolling there.
Yeah. I think that makes sense, personally.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it makes a lot of sense for it being that kind of thing.
Okay. And then it's going to try to bite your shield. This is made...
I'd like it to miss.
That's a 14 to hit your shield.
That will
This
miss.
was the one without a head.
Yeah.
How does it bite without a
Oh,
head?
you're right. It doesn't have bite attack. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay.
It would have missed anyway, but you're right. It can't... I rolled its bite attack as though it didn't have a head. I had the correct negative applied for not having a head. And it never crossed my mind that this was a weird thing to do.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck?
head,
Does
the head
roll
on the
after
ground.
him?
It bites
The head
with
on the
its-
ground just sort of
Over
like
the
starts biting the air
Yeah.
where the head is.
No, it's
Bite.
worse
Oh, it
than that.
hit.
Whoa.
It's this rotting
It's
neck
just biting
flesh
the
that
air and
bites.
it's blood
Yeah, it's
coming
just
out.
the esophagus
It just
up
bumps
against
me
you, just
with its
starts
stump.
sucking.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Gives you a hickey.
Less wonderful. Never say that again.
It's like a lamprey without the teeth.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Alright, this one
This
has a
horrible
head,
sucking
so he
noise.
rolls it normal. Alright. He rolls it normal to hit you, so this is gonna suck. For Sam, specifically. 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And another arm attack. 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
10 points of
Jesus.
damage.
Okay,
my
so now my
God.
shield is broken.
Yeah.
That was 3 points of carryover.
Okay. So I would.
I have rolled 3 times. Do we just want to use the 3 in order again?
No, let's
Okay.
just roll new ones. So, because we know the order and all that, like, leave this one to chance.
That one.
So, roll against
is-
the magic poison, whatever, first.
I am deciding if I want to use my inspiration. Can't remember what number it starts at. Feel like it's probably an 8, though, which means my 7 is insufficient.
Oh my god.
I can't help you.
Which I think I am going to use the inspiration.
Okay.
I don't know. Raiken took a lot of hits before he finally.
That is a 12, which I think is sufficient for the first one.
12 is sufficient. I'll tell you after combat is concluded what the DC was. And you can tell me how you feel.
I don't remember if it was 8 or 5.
Alright, so you took 3 points of damage to your actual body, you made the save. Now please
then
make a
that's
concentration check.
That is a 27.
Okay.
Not 27. It's a 19.
Okay.
I rolled a 17. This is not a dispel magic check.
You might consider combat caster. Warcaster.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit before I get another feat, though.
Alright, so you're still invisible, Vendar.
Yeah, keep that up.
Kick coming in.
There are saves that are more important than that one.
32 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah, okay. 10 points, and make another Constitution saving throw.
Fuck, man.
Well, he doesn't have protection from evil and good like you did.
Yeah, and I don't have that right now.
That's why I said did.
I would like to use a mulligan, if at all possible.
You're doing really well over here.
That was a 1 on die. So
Well, those
I'm
don't
pretty
automatically
sure
fail, so...
that is true. So that's that would be a 3 without the mulligan that I'm about to spend points on.
Okay.
Okay, points spent. That is a 7.
Okay. Yeah, 7.
I did.
You succeed.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Amazing.
Which means you could have saved your inspiration the first time.
So, concentration check.
Oh, yeah. That is a 18.
Okay. You're still invisible, Vendar.
I would like to trade those rolls.
Yeah, why are you doing so much better on the checks than the saves?
Because it's important.
This is focused.
30 to hit.
That'll hit.
10 points. And make 2 saves.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use. That is a 20 on the
Save.
their effect, and then a 10 on the concentration check.
I think that's what you need, so you succeed
Yep.
both.
Yeah.
You're still invisible, Vendar.
Oh my god. I
Now
feel
it's
like
fight
most-
time.
I feel like most of these.
Oh yeah, this one has a head.
Too.
It does have a head.
27 to hit.
That'll hit.
See, now that I'm not rolling against freaking protection for evil and good, all my rolls have been above a 10.
Yeah.
I would like them to be not above a 10. Please.
This is the case. Raiken be dead at this point.
How much damage is the bite?
The bite is 14.
14.
And then it saves.
Yep. Let's do this die. That is a 13 on the effect.
You succeed.
And a 13 on the concentration.
You're still invisible, Vendar.
Good job. Only 5 more to go.
Yeah. Right.
I am not yet bloody.
1,
Oh my
2,
god.
3, 4. Hi.
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 Am I Robin?
No. First time.
So I just got lucky.
Okay. This is only a 22 to hit.
That will hit, yeah.
10 points.
Okay. So let's use this one. That is a 10
You succeed.
on the effect. And then to use this one. That is a 16 on the invisibility. I am holding on to that invisibility for you.
So I will.
Only 4 to go.
I will let you know that, like, each time one of these things gets through and hits your body, you're raked by their nasty, bony claws, and you can feel the magic that is empowering these strikes, and you realize the magic that is holding these bodies together. But you feel like each time a new one digs, like the first time you got hit, you felt like just a little bit was left behind, and you felt that trying to get in, trying to get inside, and you willed it back. And each time another one connects, you feel like they leave a little bit more in the wound, and it gets a little harder to resist. So, second arm attack. Oh, not one, miss.
Sweet.
Oh my god.
First leg attack, nat 1, miss.
Sweet!
Oh my god.
Second leg attack. No, it's a 14. So, 28.
28 will hit.
Okay. 10 points. And, con saving throw, please.
Okay, I am bloody. That is a 17 on the effect.
You succeed.
And that is, let's use this to be. And that is a 19 on the invisibility.
And then it bites. Ooh.
There's 1 more.
That is a 14 to hit.
14 will miss.
Oh my god, you did it. I'll come help you.
I like the implication that he wouldn't have.
I like that the wizard just took 15 hits
Yeah.
and is still standing.
Yeah, it's a bulky wizard.
That freaking
Out of
shield, man.
abjuration.
Yeah. That's a great shield. Okay, these guys
There,
are...
12 hits.
I took 15 attacks as a wizard.
Yeah, those things aren't doing anything useful. Okay. You know that there's still a bit of fighting going on down the field. You can kind of hear these very distant, very small voices. Yeah! Watch out for that! Take the leg off! But they're just barely getting to you on the bridge. Which brings us to Leah.
Yeah. Let's see then. The fog is still Aztec. It hasn't lifted.
I need
Yeah,
you to
it's
repeat
super,
both
super
of those. I didn't understand. My brain could not comprehend what was just said to me.
Is the fog still the same?
Yes,
thickness?
yes,
Like-
yes. It's written on the stream as 5'10", so at 10 feet, things are heavily obscured. You can really only see what's right in front of you.
Okay. Well, that means that I can't see anyone at the moment.
Correct.
Last thing I did was stun Jebel. I remember that.
That rings a bell.
Yeah, and I can hear like things are coming from behind.
When by behind you mean on the bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, you also know that your party's been talking over the telepathic bond, so you know they're fighting.
Okay, well then I'm going to
You know the play-by-play of Lara Mendes getting the shit kicked out of him, but managing to hold on to that spell.
Yeah.
I believe Raiken also ran and telepathed and said, "Watch out for Jebel."
Yeah, Lara Mendes had said that he was intending to get to Jebel to attempt to banish him, and then was jumped.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do my best to protect.
Yeah, I didn't.
That is so far I get in one move, but I still can't see anything, and I don't know where the zombies are.
I mean, you know that they're ahead of you. You might not know their exact square at this distance, but you know that they're ahead of you.
Yeah.
So you
I don't
can
know.
move a little closer with a second move if you want, or you can do as you like.
I'm gonna move a little closer.
Okay. Now you're close enough to know the exact square the ones in front of you are on. You know that that Lara Mendes is up there as well, too.
Okay, then I'm stopping there and holding off for the next round because I cannot cast a spell when I've moved
Okay.
double.
No bonus action spells?
Do you not think so?
Okay. Just checking.
Let me check.
Sure. You're a trooper, Lair.
Abjuration is the best.
We'll break you of that.
Concentrated on anything in his life. I will not let this spell drop.
It's just like studying for finals.
My only bonus action is hex, and I won't do that. So
Okay.
that's all. That's all. Yes. Hold on, Lara. Help is coming.
If
be
you
careful.
can't get out.
Ba-ba-ba. Okay.
I have the strange feeling that Leah might be in the same predicament next turn.
Alright, Lara Mendes, it's your turn. What do you do?
Okay.
How not to get attacked by all three of them getting away?
Dimension Door is the answer to that question.
I
Actually,
kind of figured.
only two of them could attack you. One doesn't have a head.
Yeah, true.
The bigger question, though, is do I upcast Magic Missile at a neck to attempt to remove a head and then run? Or do I do the safe thing for me
And Dimension Door.
and Dimension Door?
I mean, I think we all know what's gonna happen.
In life, we are faced with many challenges, the answers to which are not always apparent. But
Escape
sometimes
and Delta.
How strongly held together does the neck appear?
I mean, let me double check. Of which number? And if you're asking just in general, then I would say as well held together as any of the joints, but now that you're looking at them closely, you can see that they seem weaker. Like, this is a weak point.
And this is how I get it.
Given that you've got 3 zombies within 5 feet that you can just kind of regard. They're like, oh yeah. Shoddy craftsmanship on that shoulder.
Third level one is 5d4 plus 5 at the neck. But it's force. And Leah has said that Eldritch Blast seemed to do less than expected?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And you know that she's been focusing spells other than Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. I think that...
You also know that lightning seemed to ground out on them and only do half damage.
Mm-hmm. I don't have any way of doing lightning. My only damage types are necrotic, cold, and force. I am going to do the magic missile. I'm doing a 3rd level magic missile.
Okay.
All of them at the neck of zombie 28.
Okay. You cast the spell. There is no roll, so please roll damage. As you create a bunch of needles that fly out of your hand, curl near quickly, and zip at its throat.
That is 18 force damage at the neck.
18 force damage at the neck.
Yeah. You tell me it had 10. I'm going to be very sad.
I mean, I have it written on my page right here what the number is, and half of 18 is 9, and 9 is lower.
Was it 10 or was it 11, though?
I feel like that's giving away too much when the battle's still going. But all I can tell you is that 28, he went at the neck, and it looks, very... It is... literally, its head kind of topples over sideways onto its shoulder, and is just being held on by a ribbon of flesh.
That is most unfortunate.
Yeah.
I think that I am still better off. Am I still better off? Poking? How far away is Raiken from me?
Too far.
But you know who gets there. If you get past her, then they'll target her instead of you.
I think I need to still run. Where is the thing so I can actually see? Can you put up the thing so I can see squares?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to... think just... I can't take much. It might match Leah, though, to divert some of it. I think I should.
Look at this guy.
All
so
the
I-
unexpected moves, not teleporting away, not running away all as far as he could.
He did two more damage.
Alright.
Who is this man and what has he done with Laramendus?
So, Zombie 31 is going to take a swing at you. Scoring a 17 to hit.
Okay, I am going to shield, which will make that miss, and also give me 2 points.
Yes, 2 points. Back to your ward.
Yeah.
And then the very nearly headless one takes a swing at you, and it does look like it's having trouble with its new perspective. And it gets a 12.
That will also miss. I will telepath. Leah, you should fall back more. They're going to come at us. But Leah also knows that I am in line with her.
Okay.
Yeah, you very much hear Laramendus run up to that square. You know where he is.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else, Lara?
No, I think that is enough of heroics.
Okay.
It's time to just take a nap.
Jebel.
Sounds like a deed done.
Jebel.
Is stunned.
Yes, I am aware. But other Jebel's not.
Other Jebel.
The real Jebel.
Is Thomas there? I'm not hearing him.
Yeah.
Hello.
Fucking browser froze.
Oh, shoot. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it.
Okay. Back out. That's gone all quiet.
Alright, are you here?
I am.
Okay. So, you've been standing in this strange, hazy place, watching the shadows of your former comrades as they do battle against these monsters, these zombies, noticing the spark of life that seems to illuminate each of your comrades, and not your own body, nor any of the monsters they're facing.
Wait, what was the last sentence?
Noticing the spark of life that seems to illuminate their shadows as you watch them around you.
No
And-
spark in the other guys.
But no spark in the zombies, yeah. No spark in your own body that you have been watching. You witnessed as it reanimated in Raiken's hands and began to fight him. You witnessed as Leah stunned what used to be your body. And as you stand in this field of mist, this eerie reflection of where you were, a voice drifts to you on the still air and crackles and hisses as though it is not often used, as a masculine voice comes to you and says, "You are lost."
Can I tell what direction it's coming from?
You can, and you turn toward the voice. Or you may turn toward the voice.
I probably would, yeah.
Okay. You turn, and you see what appears to be an elf, wrapped in torn linens, like almost like a burial shroud that has, decayed and come apart in time. And you see that he holds weapons in his hands. This chain, a spiked chain dangling across one of his hands and down toward his knee, as he kind of, in this very animalistic posture, kind of low crouch, looks, twists his head sideways to look upon you, and you can see that his eyes are this pale gray that glint and glimmer strangely in the non-light of this place. But he watches you as a predator. He says, "You are lost. And I have found you."
Well, that sounds ominous.
You may roll religion.
Oh yeah. I should probably take up my dice. That would help.
They would. A 9 on religion. You're not well versed in these things, but your infrequent dealings with the Temple of the Raven Queen have allowed you to know things like that the Raven Queen is a person who guides the dead to where they belong in the afterlife, and that she has people who help her with this task. You don't know more than that, unfortunately. This may be one of those.
Looking at him, and you would be
Hunter in the dark, the shadowed one, hungry.
under his breath, goes, more ominous. I want to look down and see, do I have weapons of my own?
You find that, other than this odd feeling that you are not where you belong, that you are not how you should be, you are yourself, and you have at least this, literally the idea of your equipment. Like, as you check yourself, you find that your armor is there, but you can't really feel it so much as you know it's there. Your weapon, your staff, as you check and put that in your hand, it has this sort of hollow feeling. You know it will serve, but it's not quite right. And so what I want you to do statistically is I want you to go to full HP. I would like you to go to full HP, and I would like you to regain 1 spell slot of each level that you've spent spell slots. And
okay.
Take back 1 of your 2 wild shape dots.
That's actions. Budget.
You are very confident this is about to attack you.
Just before I do, I just want to double check. Okay. 94 should be max. No, that should be. I don't know why. The overridden gave me an extra 10. I don't know what was going on.
Should have given you. Should have given you minus 10.
Okay. How fast was it when who was carrying my body again?
Raiken.
Raiken. When Raiken was carrying my body, was I walking after him or was I kind of being dragged along? He
you were
faster
free
than
to
I do?
walk. You were free to walk where you will. So this is going to happen wherever you want. But I imagine that you would be following to see what's going on.
Yeah.
That doesn't have to be the case.
I kind of attached my body.
Okay, yeah, so you followed your body, and you're kind of watching it. Now it is stunned. You're standing a few feet away from it, effectively. Like, oh man. And then you suddenly hear this voice, and you turn and you see this guy.
Okay.
In the haze. And, he is going to attack you.
Shock horror. Shock horror.
What? How could this happen? And he's going to take that spiked chain and begin spinning it around. You can see that the chain is, like, wrapped in coils up his arm to the elbow, nearly. And he's going to leap forward, and, it's actually got a reach of 10 feet, so I don't think he needs to. Anyway, we'll say he was a little further away. He's going to leap forward and make a reach attack at you from 10 feet away.
Kunai with chain.
Kunai with chain! So, according to my little sheet here, that is rolled like so. Pow! And that is a 17 to hit.
Don't believe that hits. No, that misses.
Okay. You dodge as the chain comes down, slams into the soft earth, which you see breaks and sparks as though it's made of stone. The ground, not the chain. It actually gets to make another attack. Scoring even lower, so it misses again. And a third attack. Okay, this one might hit. 21.
Yeah, hit.
Okay. With a 21, it is going to bring the chain down, and the chain is going to, like, crash into your shoulder and wrap around you, burying its spikes into your body, and you feel this pain to your soul. You're going to receive 10 points of non-magical piercing damage.
And... Yep.
And you may roll a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 10.
Okay. A 10 is not enough to succeed. You're going to see the chain that is wrapped partially around you is going to start suddenly glowing with this bluish light. And you're going to feel your... whatever it is that makes up what you are now, separated from your body and in this place, be drawn into the chain and into this person who appears as a pale-skinned elf, in case I had left that off. You are going to receive 22 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, joy.
And he's going to drag the chain back off of you, so you are no longer grabbed. Or you are not grabbed by it, just so that you are aware. It's not on you anymore.
Neither is your arm.
But you feel this echo, this pain, as you watch your limbs, which were already, like, just slightly less than fully opaque, as they seem to fade a little bit, and you see, like, black lines of like, maybe your veins beneath the surface, pulsing for a moment before it returns to its mostly opacity.
Oh, this is not good.
And he's going to jump back a little bit. And you're going to see him, like, bring up his wrist in front of his face and run a long, thin tongue along the chain as the thing continues to glow with that blue light. But that will be it for his turn, which makes it now your turn. What would you like to do? That didn't feel good. He's clearly an enemy, and you do have a dot of wild shape, which you feel you can use if you want to.
Just... I just want to... What's he wearing? He's just wearing this, like, shroud?
It seems like the tattered remains of a burial shroud is all that covers his body, perhaps thicker in some places than others.
Okay. And this chain...
appears to be made of rusted metal.
I'm going to cast Heat Metal on the chain.
Okay.
Now it says choose a manufactured metal object, so...
Yeah, it does look like it is not a naturally occurring metal. Therefore, manufactured.
Okay. On that D8, he takes 2d8 fire damage. Hold on, let me just... Where's Heat Metal? What level is it? It's a second level spell.
Yeah, it's pretty low down there.
I cast it at third level.
Okay. You cast a third level heat metal on this chain that is wrapped many times around his arm.
So, let me see. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. That's not bad. That's 22 fire damage.
22 fire damage. Very nice.
Let's see.
He does not seem to be weak to it, nor does he seem to resist it.
If a creature is holding or wearing the object and takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can.
It can't, because it's wrapped around its arm. It would have to spend an action taking it off. At least an action.
Right. Yeah, if it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn.
Beautiful. That was a very good move.
I've been waiting to use Heat Metal for so long.
It's a fun spell.
I have all these different spells. I'm like, I will get to use this someday. One of you guys is going to die, and you're going to come back as, like, a dwarf or something. Raiken's going to be there getting ready to cast whatever it is he casts, and I'm just going to shove him aside and just...
Reincarnate! Get fucked. What a guy. Alright, let's see. This is its AC.
Fuck you, Yukikaze, you're a goblin now.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Nah, I'm gonna come back as a honey badger.
Is it Francis? Alright, yeah, you see as the blue glow is overwhelmed by orange and red hot heat radiating off this thing as it travels from the end of the spike chain and up, around in a spiral pattern, the many winds of the chain, and you see him like very much in pain as this is happening. It is not his turn, so he can't remove it. He can't drop it. It's not a held weapon. Oh my goodness. Yep, none of that comes into play. All of that's fine. Didn't use that. Yeah, that's just how that goes. Okay.
And as he's just there, I'm like, yeah, I'm not making this easy for you.
Hungry! Alright. You can move or do anything you like. Whatever you've got left. You've got movement. You've got bonus actions, I believe. Or you can stay there.
Oh, yeah. Bonus action. Spell has to be a cantrip. Actions, bonus actions. Actions. No, I'll just leave it there.
Now, he has disadvantage to attack on subsequent turns if he's still using the heated weapon, but doesn't the heated weapon also, like, do fire damage or something?
No, it doesn't say that.
Really? Okay. Interesting.
It does says that the heat takes damage from.
Interesting. Okay, good to know. Alright,
Then double check that just to be on the safe side. So that would be unfortunate.
I mean, you know, if they choose to keep using it, maybe they get a little benefit out of it. Anyway, Vendar. You remained invisible against...
Yeah, it's... Any creature in physical contact with the object takes, fire damage when you cast the spell.
Mm-hmm.
And then until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again. So... yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine. He's not.
Okay. Vendar, against all odds, you remain invisible.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay.
You owe Laramendus a lot.
Using up all my good rolls.
Now, you do know that the fog is so thick that you can't see them, but you do also know that you have blind fighting out to 10 feet, so...
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah. You now know that you are within 10 feet of a zombie.
Can you do the thing so I can see the squares?
Yep. That work? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I have to, like, scroll to certain angles, or otherwise even I can't see them.
So this is 25? Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So, the one that isn't headless, because this one, the one in the corner to the north.
Yeah,
The north, that one's the headless one.
This
right?
one out here is the headless one.
Oh, so which of these two looks hurt? Do either of them look hurt?
Yeah, let me check. 29 and 31. According to this, 29 is at full health with no damage to any of the limbs. 31 looks like it shouldn't be functioning anymore. But it continues to go. This is the one 31 this one here is the one that you shot for a ton of damage and then Yuki slashed it twice and it continued fighting. Well beyond what you think it should be able to have done.
So do I shoot that one? Or do I go for the unhurt one? So I do a lot of damage.
I think getting rid of things is better. So, like,
yeah,
if you can
I
be
know.
sure that you'll get rid of the full health
I know the
one,
logic, but it feels like such a waste of damage.
it does. But
oh, sad.
it would be very kind of you to make it so I don't necessarily die next round.
I'll shoot the one that looks like it's almost dead.
Who knows? It still might not even die after that.
All
I
right.
use sharpshooter because they're easy to hit.
Okay. Just do an insulting, embarrassing
this one in
amount of
particular?
damage to a guy who's literally
one
gotten...
from a crit. Fuck. Got a 19 to hit. So it's like a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Well, then you didn't waste a crit.
It's true, you didn't end up wasting a crit.
Still,
It
You
would have been a
like
very
rolling
satisfying amount of overkill.
You're still successfully hidden from them, so you get all your advantage in crit, sneak attack, and all that.
I might as well roll advantage. Maybe I'll get that crit.
Oh, you had advantage anyway because you're
I
invisible.
did!
All
So I
right.
crit.
Please roll critical sneak attack fire damage against the thing that is got like negative 15 HP already.
I can kill it.
Yeah, you can.
That's 87 damage.
Alright. So this thing has now taken 152 points of damage.
And it's still standing.
Oh no. That was fire damage, right, Vendar?
Yep, that's fire damage.
Yeah, okay. You totally sure?
Yep.
I just wanted to hear that, though. Negative 152 HP, and it's still standing.
It's just unkillable.
I mean, there's a very specific set of circumstances that make them killable, and you guys just have it. Most of you. Some of you. A lot of you.
I don't.
Not Leah.
Not Leah. Yeah, Leah's charging into battle.
Yukikaze and Raiken honestly also both have the ability to do it.
They just weren't. He just wasn't.
Yukikaze wasn't. No, it's unfortunate, but he didn't.
Gotta hit him with fire damage, man.
I mean,
Raiken
there are so many options. There are so many options.
If only I had shot the unhurt one.
Okay, so I believe
Then
you
this
have,
one
like,
couldn't kill.
bonus action. You're going to bonus action hide, I assume?
Yes.
Okay, that way
Time to
you
die.
stay silent. You have 5 feet of movement left in case you wanted to, like, move forward one more square so that you're still in range of 2 of them.
Sure, yeah.
There you go. And we'll call that good for Vendar.
Only a 23 on hide, dang.
Oh, man.
Oh, well.
Could be in trouble. Raiken!
Raiken.
Everybody seems to be charging back up the bridge this now. Sort of.
Well, yeah. Raiken can't necessarily see, but
I only needed to do 1 damage to him.
Yes.
he'll hear the telepathic bond, I guess, of Laramendus telling Leah to move back.
Yep, you do hear that.
Raiken is going to, I guess, again activate protection from evil and good.
All right, fair play. On the spell slot, you're concentrating.
Yep. Doesn't have many left. And he's
Just tell me, was that a
gonna do,
first level that you got to spend on it, or were you out of those?
that was my last first level. Not gonna say how many more spells I have, but not much.
You need all of them for smiting.
Well, one of them he's trying to save for worst comes to worst, so he's gonna go forward, I guess. 30 feet.
Okay. Oop.
When
5,
you
10,
save that
15,
smite,
20,
the giant squashed us.
25. So at 25, you find Leah.
He is going to.
You can move between.
He can vaguely see Laramendus, right? Because
he's heavily obscured. You're aware he's there. Like, you're totally aware he's there from sound. But yeah, you can, like, barely see this guy in the thick fog.
okay. I mean, then, yeah, he would want to go there to kind of be in between them.
Yeah, makes sense. And that's all 30 of your movement.
Okay.
Alright, you can move again if you wish. You are aware at this distance that the zombies are straight ahead.
I actually can't move again because I used an action.
You're right, you used an action. I'm sorry. So yeah, you're aware of these 3 zombies ahead of you. You're very aware of the exact squares the nearer 2 are on. And you know that Vendar is up there further back. All of that is what you get from listening. Well, actually, I guess you wouldn't know anything about Vendar because he's hiding... What's your passive perception?
So I'm not even going to tell you. It's not worth it.
Is it a 9?
It is an 11.
Oh, okay. This could be a 9.
So might as well be a 9. Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions I want to do, so I think we're good.
Okay. Then, Yuki Kaze.
I don't know no Yukigaze. There's no such person in this game.
Sorry, you were the last one to go last,
I know! I know!
It's my fault. I wanted to give you a turn. I'm sorry.
There's
Okay.
clamoring, I hear stuff going on down there, people getting hurt,
And you've got the telepathic bond, so you know all the stuff they're talking about, too.
and it's raining Yukikaze's blood.
It could be.
Nobody knows where Yukikaze is. He's so far up. I don't even think Yukikaze knows where he is.
He's in heaven, right?
I feel like I'm going to be there shortly.
Did you use your healing last time?
Yeah, I'm spent out of most of my abilities.
Okay. I know that you still have 2 more of the other thing. I don't know how many superiority dice you have left, huh?
I have 1 superiority dice.
Right, but you've got 2 mites.
I was just trying to think, what just mean that I have something that will work on them? Should have known better.
I mean, you have smites, but also you know that these things are susceptible to slashing damage in a way that they have not been susceptible to anything else.
You get which is taking off their limbs.
Yeah. Yes. You know that because of your commander's prowess.
And I struck the body many a time and was like, yeah, this figure's not going down.
Yeah, you realize that you were still, like, it was not resisting your damage, the way it was resisting, like, force and stuff, but it seemed to just be able to take an absurd beating against its torso. You realize that to make progress, you need to attack those limbs.
I could just, like, carve a smiley face in his chest and they wouldn't even care.
Yep, probably is true, yeah.
Alright. I don't know how many they took down because they can't shoot shit. So I will go down and assist my allies because that's the kind of guy I am.
Okay.
So I'll fly because you said we should know where they are no matter what square they are with hearing.
Yeah, once you know exactly which square they're on when you're close enough, but at this distance you definitely know, like, their general direction, you know, more specific than just their general direction. You just need to get a little closer to know, like, exactly which square they're on.
I'll fly down to... I don't know how to adjust my height again, I forgot.
Hold left control, then click and drag.
Left... Oh. Oh, I'm at 40 feet, okay.
Yeah, that'll tell you
So
how high you are, and you can drag it down. So once you go down to 30 feet, you start becoming aware of exactly which square they're on from sound.
So go 30, like I said, angle, so it'd be 5,
Yep.
10.
Yep. And you can still move horizontally, too, like, say, if you wanted to just, like, drop out of the sky.
You mean vertically?
I mean,
Oh.
you could move horizontally to get like directly over an enemy and then just drop on them if you wanted to.
10.
If you wanted to be cool.
Yeah, it'd be pretty hero.
Now, you can just tell me if you want to try dropping out of the sky on this guy's swords first. You would take falling damage, but you would also be able to add falling damage to your attack damage.
For the sake, well, I should know the mechanic to know generally how much damage I'd take.
Yeah, the mechanic is 1d6 falling damage per 10 feet fallen. So if you fall from 30 feet up, it's 3d6 damage, which caps out at 18, but you'd be able to add 3d6 to your attack damage.
18,
So 3d6 maximizes
You
at
land and
18,
you
but
just, like,
minimizes
impale the thing.
I can't suffer that much damage or I'll almost be dead from falling.
Alright, well, you can always just swoop down, land next to him, and begin attacking.
Well, I think I
That fucked up.
could 10 feet. I think I could drop from 10 feet.
Okay, if you drop from 10 feet, then you may add
Dealing the rest
1d6
6
damage.
I
Raiken
think I
fell
can
once.
do that safely.
I mean,
And I'm gonna do a link sword plant into his head. And can I empower that with smite as I go?
you may do all of those things, so roll your to hit, though. It's probably moot. You just have to not roll a 1, I think.
How far did Raiken fall off the dragon?
Alright,
40
so-
feet or something when you were, like, level 5?
Yeah, that was awesome.
He flew up. He flew really high so that you definitely died from the fall.
So Yukikaze is doing a smiting sword plant.
Alright. So, what was your roll to hit, just to make sure that it hits?
Would I still have my of course weapon?
Well, yeah, you just roll a regular attack. The
26.
damage... 26? Yeah, that totally hits. Alright. So, now you're going to roll, your 1d8 for the weapon, I think. Whatever the weapon is. Roll the weapon's normal damage. Add what level smite are you going to do? You have, I think, a 3 and a 1 left.
Yeah, I think I used the 2.
I believe that's correct.
I can't tell. Well, I can tell there's only 3 zombies. Wait, did you guys say the telepathic that you were gonna kill the weaker one?
Yes, they did. You also
I'm gonna
see,
do-
as you're falling toward this guy, that it looks very intact.
Alright, then I'm gonna do the level 3.
Okay, so roll the weapons damage die, and 1d6, and then add your regular modifier for that, and tell me what that damage is. It's magical slashing, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, regular die plus 1d6 plus modifier. Tell me what that number is.
I was almost gonna be an evil son of a bitch. I was 2 off from rolling a 6, and then doing plus 6. That's 16 damage.
16. Alright, 16 magical slashing. And now, a third level smite is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5d8 radiant damage.
You say 5? 5d8?
5d8 radiant damage.
I'm rolling 5d8s?
Yep. That's a third level smite against an undead. It's 2 at first level, 3 at second level, 4 at third level, and then plus 1 for smiting an undead.
So that's just do the totals. So it's 6 and 3 is 9. Uh, 4 and 4, so 17.
Mm-hmm.
And 14, so that's 31 damage.
Okay. 30, well, wait, where did the 14 come from?
I rolled an 8 and a 6.
Oh, isn't that 6d6, 68s, though?
Oh, it is.
So just
Okay.
remove one of the last two.
Here, I'll make it fair.
Just re-roll the last two as one.
I was gonna roll a d6 and just say the higher number, I get the higher number.
Oh.
If I get a low number, I get the lower
Okay,
number.
alright, however you want to do it. Go for it.
I got the low number, so it's a 6.
6. Okay,
So 17, 23.
Okay, that's fine. You know that these things are weak to radiant damage, so that's going to be 46 points of radiant damage. Okay.
And I take.
Yes,
said
you
how
take
much damage?
3 points of falling damage when you hit the ground.
Okay.
I rolled the
Alright.
1d6, it came up a 3. You rolled a 1d6 against the enemy, I rolled a 1d6 against you. Alright, so, yeah, you, zoop.
Squish it.
Yes.
Nice.
Oof. You plant your sword in its head, Link style, and burst its body full of radiant energy. You see that eerie pink fog pouring forth from its eyes and mouth, and drifting up into the haze around you. And then it crumples to the ground. It's looking like a normal dead body, no longer like a zombie. As you land upon it, crushing it to the ground. Okay.
Well, background. I got one.
Vendor, you are suddenly aware of Raiken Yukikaze splattering the zombie next to you and smiting it as he does so.
I could have killed that. That thing could have already been dead.
Alright. Anything else, Yukikaze?
No, that's it.
Alright. Zombies. Well, Lair ran away, and now you're the closest thing.
Son of a bitch.
So, 28 at least. I'm like, okay.
Plus, he made such a racket.
Yep. 26 to hit.
Why can't you roll lower? That hits.
Alright, let's see. Yuki. Alright, so take 10 points magical slashing damage. And make a constitution saving throw for me.
Luckily, I have a high con. So please, dice, don't be a douche. And you had to be a jerk. 11.
Is that your final answer? I know you don't have any Indomitables left. I didn't know if you had any.
Yeah.
Giving you a chance to tell me if you wanted to spend anything on it.
Douche dice.
I'm on the stream right now. I could spend a mulligan because I have a lot of points.
So, I mean, if you want to spend a mulligan, you just need to hop into the stream and do that.
Mully boy.
I think I am going to because I might as well use the points eventually.
Okay. So, go pop that.
Twitch. It's not what I wanted.
A mully boy.
Expand.
Mully boy.
Alright. Where do I select a mulligan? There's my
It should be at
point.
the bottom of the chat thing. There should be like a prize box or something, and when you click on it.
Not. It shouldn't be a prize box. It should be like a little kind of orb with.
An orb. Okay. With like a little drop-down arrow on it.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I had to click on the thing. What?
Oh, I see it. Mine has mine has a little infinity symbol next to it because I own the stream.
Wait, is it the day is mine? Like what?
It should
Is
be
that-
just called Mulligan.
Yeah.
I don't see the. Oh, I guess.
Costs
Hold on. There it
4,000
is.
points.
There it is.
Boom. Okay. You may roll again on your Constitution saving throw.
Unless I roll a 1.
I hope not.
That's not any better. 14.
14. Okay. I am afraid that you fail.
Okay.
Your DC had gotten pretty high by then. But you could still have made it. Let's see here. Where is... God, when was the last time I talked to you? Where are you?
Dun dun
There you
dun. Join the club, Yukikaze.
And I just sent you a DM about what the effect of failing is.
Oh boy.
The benefit of failing is you don't need to roll that con save on subsequent hits.
I mean, the drawback of that is that it just can't get any worse. Like, it's just... I guess, you know, it's a good thing it can't get any worse, but bad thing, it won't get better.
It won't. Okay. Just so that you know, max is different from current, so you don't have to touch current. Understand?
No, I understand that.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready, because it still has attacks to make.
Yeah, I know. I'm ready.
Okay. Second attack. I'm gonna just set that aside. Second attack. Okay, that's more reasonable. This is still a 26, though. Do you have 10 HP to lose?
Yep.
Okay, lose 10 more. Third attack. Does a 24 hit?
Yep.
Oh, it does? Okay.
That has to be right on the money because mine's 24.
Right?
I thought Yukikaze had more AC than Raiken.
I do not know. Raiken is the keeper of his sheet. If he tells me it hits, then it hits.
Well, but Yukikaze.
Right, Yukikaze is the keeper of his sheet, too. You're both the keepers of your respective sheets. I wasn't wrong. Nice save, Tristan. Thanks, Tristan. So, do you have the 10 HP to lose?
Yeah.
Okay, then you go down by another 10 HP. It has one more kicky attack.
Actually, well, I have 10 HP to lose, but that is the last of the HP to be lost.
So do you go to 0 at that point?
Yep.
Okay. Then it doesn't make the fourth attack.
Uh-oh.
Blech.
Not good.
Still flying. Boop.
You weren't supposed to do that.
Okay.
Yukaze lands on the zombie, and the other one just lunges at him and takes him out right there.
Show
Well, you
you
look
can.
super heroic before you fucking died.
that damn 3 points of damage. We will still have 3 HP.
Oh.
Was it worth it?
Okay. Yuki. I think I'll still pull you aside for this part, even though I'm still dealing with Shovel in channel. Billy boo.
Well,
Yuki!
The hell?
Hi.
What the hell? Is that permanent? Like, there is no curing that, by the way?
It's not permanent. Not like that, no. There's a way to cure it. It's just,
I know
it's hard
there
to cure.
are sometimes there are skills and effects that will permanently degrade you forever.
Well, yeah, but, like, even in 3.5, when they used the word permanently reduced, it meant that you had to do something really
Specific.
hardcore to get it back. Yeah. Like, usually you only heard it in terms of, like, your level is permanently reduced, because then it's like, yeah, now I just need to get XP to level up again. So it is permanently reduced. No. There's... everything is curable if you can find the cure. Including this.
But this is one of those ones that where just resting will fix it.
Resting won't fix it, no. It also is very interesting because you've gone down before. You remember the last time when you were fighting the big eyeball monster in the Underdark. That thing slammed the crap out of you, and you went down, and you were, like, unconscious, bleeding out, and then eventually died, right?
Yes, because I had to get... yeah, because I seen the Raven Queen or whatever, and
Yes.
those guys brought me back.
Correct. So, the last time, you went into death saving throws when your HP was reduced to 0. And you know that normally, when your HP is reduced to 0, you go into death saving throws.
Uh-huh.
You're getting shunted directly past that.
Oh.
That is...
Wait, so I auto-fail?
Basically, so because, it's all part of the curse, the thing that you just failed the con save against. So, that if you have failed the con save against that, then if you get reduced to 0 HP, you don't go into death saving throws, basically. So he just had the luck of getting you with it right before downing you. If you had, like, if you'd managed to succeed, then you would have gone into death saving throws instead.
Of course, I had to roll like shit.
It happens. Like I say, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. So, you are, instead of blacking out and being, like, hazily aware that things are still going on around you, and then, like, eventually, like, somebody healing you back up, or eventually drifting off to the Raven Queen, you're going to find that you are thrust suddenly upward. You felt yourself falling, and then it's almost like some force grabbed you and pulled you upright again. You find yourself standing on the bridge where you just felt yourself fall. You can see around you all of the physical features of the terrain, but the first thing you notice is that the fog is gone, replaced with a mist, which is much less oppressive. You can see through the mist, almost like it's just lightly raining. But your friends are no longer clearly visible. Like, even though the fog seems to be gone, replaced by this thinner mist, you see just shadowy silhouettes of things around you.
For a good visual reference, it would be like when Frodo put on the ring in Lord of the Rings.
Kind of. I always felt like that scene really made it feel, like, harsh, like wherever he went felt loud and oppressive in the movies, and I feel like that was wrong. It should. This is serene. This is serene and quiet. You don't feel like you're suddenly being assaulted on all sides by the energy of the area like Frodo, but everything is shadowy, similar to that. most interestingly, you can look down at your own feet, and you see your own body. A shadow that you know is your body. You can just make out enough of the features to be like, that's me. And you know this is confusing.
And I know this isn't normal.
Well, you've been...
Because I died once and went to the Raven Queen, so this isn't like that.
This is a little bit different from that. In that, there's a different feel. You know that when the Raven Queen found you, you could see the battlefield as it was happening back then. But she kind of immediately was there with you. To talk to you about what was going on. You might remember, you felt yourself falling through a star field. That's not happening this time. You feel like you're still on this battlefield now. And as you look around, you can see the shadows of your friends. And you notice this little spark of white light that seems to illuminate the inside of those shadows. Letting you know they're there. They're alive. You see your own body. It lacks this spark. And as you're taking in the things immediately around you and kind of trying to make sense of it, you are going to notice the sounds of combat, immediate, present, nearby. And as you look south, down the bridge, you are going to see Jebel. You are going to see...
That was the question is, I know I see my silhouette of my body, but like I hold up my hands and look at my hands, and I see what?
You see your own, when you look at your own hands in front of you, they seem mostly opaque, but they still have, like, Back to the Future when he was fading away because he was messing up the past, how he could start to see through himself.
Yeah, so I basically look perfectly normal other than I can slightly see through myself.
Right.
Okay.
You're gonna have full HP, up to the reduced maximum. You're going to have one spell slot of every level back. You don't have spell slots, so you're going to have
one ability. Oh, do I get abilities or?
Yeah, I was gonna say you can have one Indomitable and half of your
rounded up or down because I used 5 out of my 6.
You can have 3 back, so you have 4 now.
Okay.
And you see Jebel, and he seems not a shadow. He seems to be in color at least as much as you are, and he seems to be fighting.
You want to allow me to have second wind back or no?
Since you only get one of those, right?
Yes, correct.
We'll leave it off.
Okay. Now, I accidentally put my HP to 0, so I gotta just go back in and succeed, and then...
Yeah. That's all fine. I'm gonna pull Jebel in real quick, okay?
Okay.
Jebel!
Like, that was in the past for us.
Hi, Jebel.
How do?
I pulled you away from the others, I'm sorry.
I haven't recovered myself. How do I... Oh, just...
You gotta click through all the successes, and then you can modify the HP again, I think.
30.
Alright, so, Jebel.
Yep.
You have spent the last round fighting this creature, this person, who's told you that he's hungry and that he's a shadow in the dark, a hunter in the darkness. And as you are fighting him, you've set his weapon ablaze with heat metal, and it is affecting him. You suddenly become aware, you notice this movement out the corner of your eye as one of the shadows of your friends fighting on the bridge, the light that was illuminating within them goes out, and then suddenly they become solid, no longer a shadow, as you see Yukikaze appear on the bridge in full, at least as much color as you have.
Okay.
Wait, and I see Jebel.
Yep.
So I'll slow it.
I just like a little wave.
Jebel!
You hear his voice like echoing, almost like it's attenuated through a tunnel, but it comes to you. Jebel! He calls out to you. Jebel waves at you, Yukikaze.
Can I call back, or...?
You can.
I little wave, and then I point at the guy and go, "He's trying to kill me."
And again, echoing as though through a tunnel, you hear Jebel's voice come to you, and you hear, "He's trying to kill me!"
Okay, I'm on my way.
Alright. Now... Cool. You said
Yeah.
cool. Okay, sorry, I thought I cut you off. Okay, so that's what you know. It's not your turn to act, but you are both immediately aware that you're both here. Alright. I'm going to bring us all back over there, okay?
I'm also gonna think to myself just real quick to see. It's like, can you guys hear me? In my head. Just...
You get no response over the telepathic bond.
Damn it. Okay.
Alright. Here we go. Hello.
Danger.
Okay, so I have explained the things that need to be explained to them. You all here notice that Yukikaze disappears from the telepathic bond. You no longer hear his thoughts coming to you.
Oh no.
Okay, I believe that the zombie has 5 squares of movement and 1 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey! Oh. Leah, do you want high or low?
Uh-oh. Don't give me 50-50. I hate 50-50s. High.
It's high!
Is that good?
Yeah, for you. Yukikaze. Raiken, this attack is coming at you. Luckily, you just put on your protection from evil and good. And it rolled a crit and a 1, so it misses.
The protection works again.
Oh, goodness. Alright, this one still has a head, so it's going to try to bite you with disadvantage. And it scores a 23.
Miss.
Okay, you just bash him right in the kisser with your shield.
Which does no damage.
No. It's just a cool way of deflecting the incoming attack. Alright, No Head, your turn to shine, right? You're gonna shine, No Head? He finds his buddy, he zigzags up here. Oh man, Lara Mendes, high or low?
Low.
It's high! Lara Mendes is taking this attack. Set of attacks. Alright.
Concentrated.
I feel like he can alternate his attacks. He has so many of them.
He has so many of them! 14 to hit.
14 will miss.
Okay. 27 to hit.
That will... I decide if I should shield or... No, I don't have enough. I'll only shield when it's actually going to matter.
Okay.
Alright, hold on a second. It made an attack against him. I'm going to use my reaction and attack it.
Okay.
Okay.
Huzzah! Okay, that should hit, because that is a 27.
Yes, that hits its body. You're aiming for its body? This one already doesn't have a head, just so you know.
Yes, that is a good thing to say. Yes.
Okay. It does still have both of its arms, and if you target the arm it's swinging, then it will cancel the attack it's making. Just as a point of strategy. You don't have to do that, but I want you to be aware you can, since your reaction attack appears to happen ahead of their attack.
Oh, I like that, actually. I think I will go with that.
It's a reaction to making an attack, not a reaction to hitting.
Yes, exactly. So, a 27 is high enough to hit that arm, so please tell me what the damage against that arm is.
Okay, well, first, you have... 11 points of non-magical silver slashing.
11 points of non-magical silver slashing. Okay, that's gonna do it. 30. Call it arm 2.
So I guess I don't need to roll the divine smite.
You may, but you don't need to.
You swing.
It took 4 points anyways.
The arm like goes flying a bit in a little explosion of divine energy. So you cut through it, and like in the moment before it falls, it just like blows to the side.
It disintegrates in white light.
Oops, wait. Did that wrong. Not highlight. None. Sorry, I have to color code everything so that I know what was happening. That way my notes can tell the story. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah. So as it raises its second arm and swings at Laramendes, you go, "Not on my watch!" And you bring your axe straight through its shoulder, and it just sort of like, its arm falls to the ground, burning with radiant energy. And you just see the purple smoke pouring out of its shoulder as it does the follow through on the swing, as though it hit you there. And then it kind of like looks. There's no head. It kind of pauses for a moment. You have no idea what's going on. It does seem to pause unnaturally after the swing, seeming to consider, if it could, its missing arm and the fact that it didn't connect. You don't have to take any damage.
Okay.
That's fun. I like that. I'm glad I went with that ruling. Kick time. A natural 1, it misses.
Excellent.
Second kick. A natural 1, it misses. Jesus, what's with all the ones today?
It's because I'm benefiting by proxy from the protection from evil and good, since I'm adjacent to him. It's how magic works.
Oh my god.
It's like my aura.
That's 3 nat 1s in like 5 attacks. It's got no head, so it can't bite. Looks like you get off easy this time, Lair.
Excellent. I remain at 41 health.
Oh my gosh, that's my health!
Leah.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Okay.
You now know that there are 2 zombies right in front of you. They just came lumbering out of the fog and started beating up Lair and Yukika and Raiken.
They tried to.
Yes, they did. They did try to. They did not succeed. Sad, but funny.
Okay. So I'm going to use the thing that I know does little damage, but because they're resistant, but it helps because it removes their reaction. I'm gonna use Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
Since it's a touch and I'm close enough for that.
Yep. True.
Wait, grab its neck. Is this the one that only has what, like a very, very little of a neck left?
The one, there's one with no head.
This is 28.
28. Yes, 28 is the one that has very little of a neck left. Like, its head is literally... its head is flopping behind it, kind of, at this point.
Does Laramendes tell me that telepathically?
You can.
Yes. If I can see that you're going to do this, I'll say, grab the neck and break it the rest of the way off.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. Begrudgingly.
So you.
Ew. Okay, what's your to hit? Because now it matters.
Yes.
I couldn't tell if that was a number.
It wasn't. I'm getting my dice.
Oh. Well, you people and not having your dice. What are we playing?
That's almost like it's been 3 weeks.
Yes.
Leave
So
role
everything was.
play.
Oh, don't worry.
We roleplay. We don't combat.
We don't combat. I mean, I guess that's fair. I don't know if that's shots at me or not, but it's
We've been
true.
in combat for the last like 7 sessions.
This has been a big one, but you know, if you remember, all of the big lots of zombie stuff that you guys did at the beginning of the campaign, that was before we were broadcasting. So I needed to make sure we got some good zombie stuff on the broadcast.
Okay, so the hit is 24.
The hit is 24. Okay, 24 will hit.
Okay.
You're doing lightning.
Okay, so you can't take a reaction, and it's 1d8 lightning, so can I see a 1d8?
Fair enough.
Should be more than 1d8.
It probably is because I'm high level. Yeah, it's 3d8.
Okay, so it works. Your minimum damage is now 3. It only needed 2 because it only had 1 HP
there was
left,
no
and
god?
it halves it.
Or I guess because God is a vicious two-faced prick.
That's me. I am. What'd you get?
Well, I haven't rolled it.
Oh.
Trying to. I recently changed what box I have all my dice in, and because of that, all of the like d8s is apparently far down.
This is why you can't change things. The moment you change things, you don't know where anything is. Everything's got to stay the
so
same.
nice for it though. It's like a Pokemon. It's like a TCG box.
Oh, really?
Let's see. So that's not good, but since it only needs 3 anyway. That's 12 points of lightning.
12 points of lightning. Nice roll.
Not really, it's 2 3s and a 6.
Well, still. Halves that down to 6. And the head falls off, so this guy
So I-
rename.
Gotta like touch it like when you touch metal and you get that static electricity. And its head just pops off.
Yeah, it tears through the last couple of fibers of flesh that were holding the head on. It tumbles to the stones.
Like even better, I boop its nose and just.
Boop it on the snoot.
The electrified head falls to the stones and emits a cloud of pink magic. So now there are 2 headless zombies. Okay, anything else, Leah? You have made it so it doesn't have reactions. It also doesn't have a head, so it couldn't have taken them.
Right, but Leah doesn't know that I don't get the reaction, but they don't have that. Is all meta knowledge.
I mean, I think that it's fair enough to be character combat knowledge that a thing that can't see can't make opportunity attacks.
Yeah, I think
But they have fought
is-
things with blind sight, so.
Right, you have fought things with blind sight, it's true. Anyway, what would you like to do?
Probably step back a little bit. Let's step like that. I don't want to go too far because I still want to be able to see them enough to actually do anything in the next turn. But I assume they're going to move. I'm just making sure that if they now move, they have to walk through Raiken's line of sight. So.
Okay. That is where you would like to be.
Yes.
They disappear back into the thick fog, heavily obscured as you move away. And I say that just to make sure that you're okay with that.
Yes.
Because you can always move away and go, ah, shit, I can't see them now, and then move back in if you wanted.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay. Then... Oh, I forgot to do this again. I'm so sorry. It was a big initiative. 10 rounds. Forgot to update the round.
And it's about to be 11.
It is, you're right, because now it becomes Lara Mendes' turn.
I was at 6 ticks of greater invisibility, and I had 1 turn, so I was at 7. Now I'm at 8.
Yeah.
I am going to... I am aware that Yukikaze has fallen... could you give me the bubble?
Yes. Ugh.
Thank you. I am going to go... here.
Those that can't
And-
see him can hear Lara Mendes move, and you notice that the zombies don't attack him.
So did Yukikaze kill the zombie he landed on?
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
It was the other zombie next to him that then turned around and went, okay then.
I didn't realize how much damage he did, because I thought that thing was like full health, and that means he did a
It
lot of
was
damage.
full health. He smote it. He did 48 points and
That's
46
right, and
points
that's
of radiant damage.
I missed
That'll
that
do it.
part. Yeah, it's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And he
You know,
died
after-
for it, but...
Yeah.
But
Sometimes.
that means that the only 2 zombies left are those 2. Well, and Shovel, and soon to be Yukikaze.
That we know of.
So I am going to telepath and say, I'm sorry, Vendar, I'm dropping your greater invisibility to prepare a banish on Yukikaze if he gets up.
I guess.
And I do that.
You asshole!
I like how Bender's like, I guess, as if he has a choice.
Yeah, I wasn't asking your permission, I was just letting you know, because I'm not a dick.
And I use a 4th level spell slot to prepare banishment.
Okay. You are no longer invisible. And you are both stood here right next to Yukikaze lair. You can see that it looks like his appearance is rapidly decaying
This is
to
uncomfortable.
match the look of the zombies you've been fighting.
You better not make this save.
Alright, anything else, Lara Mendes?
That is my movement and my action. I am good.
Okay. Then we come back to the top of the order, so I get to update this again immediately to 11. Boop. And it is your strange elf's turn. Oh, I don't need this. I need to be able to grab things. Okay. So, Jebel, you have set him on fire, and he is like scrabbling at it with his hand as though he wants to remove it. But he looks back at you, and you see those pitiless depths in his eyes as he decides that perhaps killing you is better. I keep hitting not the thing I want, and he's going to move forward, and he's going to swing at you.
Disadvantage.
Rolling a 15 and an 18 on die, so the 15. I need the page. It's plus. 21 to hit.
Son of a bitch.
So, 10 points of non-magical piercing damage as the chain that you ignited hits you, and then a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 23.
A 23. Okay, you succeed. As he tries to get the thing hooked around you and yanks on it, you kind of turn with it, and it pulls back out of your flesh, and the hot chain just returns to him, and he kind of grimaces at you. He is going to step in again and swing with disadvantage again. Okay, that's probably gonna miss. A 11.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Alright. He's going to step this way, and then this way. And...
Wait, did Jebel make a concentration check for heat metal
Oh yeah.
when he got hit? I'm sorry, I have to say it.
You're right. DC's 10, though.
Well, heat metal's gone.
Do you want a mulligan? I'll give you a mulligan.
Do I want a
I
mulligan?
have 24,000 points. I can give you a mulligan if you want.
I have 76,000 points.
Oh, right, because you watched
Holy
the stream for
fuck.
actually seeing what's going on.
Yeah. No, I was going to use a
So many
different
mulligans.
spell.
Okay, so you're going to let this one drop.
Yeah, I'll let it drop. 'cause I'll
Okay,
use
so
something.
he's no longer attacking with disadvantage. He's going to make his third attack. That is a 22 to hit.
Son of a bitch.
10 points of damage and a dexterity saving throw.
It's a 19.
19, okay. He swung low towards your legs this time and yanked on the chain, and you managed to jump over the pole so he could not sweep your legs out from under you. And as he yoinks the chain back and does not get you with it, you kind of see him frown and twist, and he suddenly vanishes. 5, 10, 30. Boop. I'll check that distance is correct. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And teleports as, like, the shadows of the land seem to crawl up his body and pull them down into them, and he regrows out of the ground over this way. And he used 5, 10, 15, 20. Whoopsie. 25, 30. Alrighty. He seems to be leaving you now that the heat metal is gone and heading toward the newcomer. Alright, that's gonna be it for him. Jebel, your turn.
20 feet. What's the... It is a... radius? How far is he from... Wait, was it Yukikaze?
Yukikaze is over here. So he's about 50 feet away. And again, you notice that your vision here is not obscured by fog the way it was before. So you can still see him, and you can still see Yukikaze.
Yeah, Yukikaze is the one that he's going for.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I was just making sure it wasn't Raiken.
Yes, well, I
He is
mean,
a big
you can see the shadow of Raiken with the little spark of life in his chest, and he is heading toward that, but you don't know if he can attack Raiken.
Yeah, I'm also not stupid. I can think that he'd probably be going after
Yuki.
someone like myself.
Yeah.
I am going to cast Moonbeam on top of him.
Moonbeam!
But I am going to cast it at 4th level.
Alright, how long a beam does Moonbeam make? Or wait, how
And
far
then-
away can you place it? Sorry, I was thinking of Sunbeam. How far away can you place it?
120 feet.
Oh, yeah, okay. You're gonna put this
Yeah.
right on top of his ass?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is a 5-foot radius.
Yes. which we call a burst one, so it's a 15 by 15.
What does he have to do? He has to make a Constitution saving throw.
I won't deal with that corner BS. That way I have something that I can just move around easily. Like, yeah, that's the moonbeam.
Always has been. I think I'm done now.
Are you? Are you sure? You really think so?
For now.
Okay. Alright, so, does he roll against it? What's the damage? How do we do
He
this?
rolls a Constitution saving throw. If he is a shape changer, he rolls with disadvantage.
Okay, well, it doesn't say that he's a shape changer, so I'm gonna guess that he's not. It says that he's an elf. So, Constitution saving throw. Saving throws. He does not have any bonuses to it, but he did roll incredibly high, getting a 19.
Oh, just missed.
He only had a +1 on that, rolled an 18 on dice. It's like, get fucked.
Yeah, I would say +5. If I didn't have the +5 to wisdom,
Yeah.
if it was still at the +4, yeah, he would have saved.
Oh, so he didn't save?
No, it's just short. He was one short. The save, the DC's 20.
Just missed.
He's 20! Ah, sorry, I thought that he managed. Okay, what happens on a failed save?
He takes 20 radiant damage.
Let's see if he's
That's
weak to that.
uncomfortable.
He's not weak to radiant damage, so he's just gonna take the straight up 20. But 20's a good hit. Where's this guy? There he is.
Well, that was like half. It could have been 40.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Alright,
I
20.
got a lot of like 2s and 6s.
Alright, so he's bloodied.
I will also call to Yukikaze and just say, he's coming for you.
You see this guy suddenly lit up by a beam of moonlight from the sky. You just see like some of these trappings of death burning away in the lights. And he goes, hungry. Reaching out for Yukikaze. Okay, unless you got something to say back, that's it, right? Yuki?
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn. Okay. You got anything else, Jebel, or is that it?
That's it.
Alright, you don't want to move?
No, I can see where I am.
Okay. Then, it becomes Vendar's turn. Where's our time?
Before that, does Jebel Corpse need to roll a wisdom saving throw?
I guess. You're pretty fucking bad at it. Where are my stats for these guys? Wisdom saving throw. So he got a 10. What's the DC? Leah?
For the stunt,
Yeah.
it's 20.
20. Didn't make it. You power word stunned the shit out of him. All good. Vendar, you are no longer invisible.
A sad day.
Yeah. There's two
Sorry.
headless
I
zombies
kept it up as long as I could.
somewhere out there. Not that you can see them through
You
this
did.
thick-ass
You did a good
fog.
job.
Fog
Okay,
is thick with like 4 Cs.
You're no longer invisible. You have to put your clothes back
5, 10, 15.
Why did you think it would be a good idea to take those off?
on. I didn't think I need them.
Can I see both of these at this point?
With your blind sight, you now can, yes. Sorry, you probably wanted me to do this.
Which one seems more hurt?
Let's see. These are numbers 28 and 30. And according to my little doodly-doo over here, 28 is about bloodied, and 30 is unhurt.
I'll shoot 30.
Okay.
Do I still have advantage? They done on there?
Let me check their perception. Your,
Well, so he's heavily obscured by the fog.
yes.
So they should
right.
they can
Yeah.
know the square that he's in, but he's still unseen.
Right, you're correct. Yeah, you still get advantage.
Plus, Raiken's right next to him.
But that would give
Yeah,
sneak
that would
attack,
give me
not
sneak
advantage.
attack, not advantage.
Okay.
So you get both.
I crit again!
Oh my goodness.
Murder.
Do you need to roll it, or can I just say he's dead?
I guess you can just say he's dead.
Alright, you went for the full health guy 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna write down super fucking dead. And under
His HP
health,
just says heesh.
under HP it just says crit.
Now, under HP, it just says Vendard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Vendard.
I can't do these ones, but I can explode them.
Yeah, because I think a crit sneak attack with fire damage is gonna do it, no matter how dookie you might be able to roll.
All nat ones.
All once.
18d6 plus 15.
Fire damage is still,
Yeah.
yeah, they would still do it. Even if you rolled all ones, it would still do it. Okay, so that one got Vendard. What do you want to do now, Vendar? You want to Vendar something else? Too bad, you can't.
I'm gonna roll sneak.
Okay, you roll sneak.
It's 25.
25. Good to know.
And I'm gonna do
I don't know if it's even gonna matter at this point. There's one left and Raiken's up.
It's true. Alright, 30 went down. Status, knockdown, boof.
It's been a while since I crit.
Yeah, a whole turn.
too.
It's been a whole turn.
I hadn't critted in a while before that, and I've critted twice tonight.
Yeah, on consecutive turns. Okay.
Yeah,
You're done with your turn, Vendar?
yeah.
Okay. Good turn, by the way. That's
That was the one with. That was the one with full health.
Yes, it had no head, but it had full health.
No head or arm.
You're right.
That's true.
It had no arm. I forgot to write that. GM tools.
But an arm.
Right. Put down one arm.
Well, that's why I said no arms. I said no arm.
I know, but I then said no. Anyway, whatever. No head, one arm. Okay. Raiken, you're up.
Okay. Hi, zombie.
Okay.
The day is mine.
Oh gosh.
20.
What are you aiming for?
I am aiming for his body.
Okay, body. 20 will hit the body.
Okay.
Are you going to extra smite or just rely on regular smite?
Nope, go with regular smite.
Okay. So give me your non-smite damage first.
Non-smite damage is... only 8 points of non-magical silvered slashing.
Okay. Thing's tough. Show me the smite damage.
And then 5 radiant.
Okay. This thing looks bad, but it's still standing.
Let's go one more time.
Alrighty.
Huzzah! Oh, fuck.
Did you just not one?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
It was very, very close though, so
Probably still hit.
there's a 13 going to hit.
13 will hit.
Okay.
They have exactly 13 AC.
Yep, I rolled a 2.
Yep.
I can only miss on a 1.
Yep.
Ah, damn it!
Well, the idea was that their bodies were supposed to be really easy to hit, but they could take an infinite amount of damage.
Well, this sucks.
Except not from us.
Well, unless it was fire or radiant. Fire or radiant was the only way to kill them.
I'm happy I switched to fire.
Well, he still might be up.
I doubt it.
Because I did 8 points again of non-magical silvered slashing.
Uh-huh.
And 1 point radiant.
That is hilarious. No, your 8 points of non-magical silver slashing carried it beyond its normal health allotment, and your 1 point of radiant became 2, not that that was necessary, and so kills it. You watch as the purple smoke, the pink smoke, gushes forth from its eyes, mouth, and nose, and you see, like, its pallor returns as it becomes, like, a normal-looking corpse. So you kind of see, like, the, oh, sorry, it didn't have a head, so you just see the smoke pouring forth from its neck hole. But, like, the other joints seem to shore up again as it becomes, like, a normal body, as the decay seems to reverse as it crumples to the ground.
Back to rigor mortis.
You are now just surrounded by, differently dismembered or damaged, dead bodies. You got anything else you want to do, Raiken?
Raiken is, he's gonna go forward, towards where he saw Laramendis go.
Alright. In 25 feet, you end up next to the two of them.
Alright. He's just gonna stand there, kind of just guarding, just in case, if anything happens and things go wrong.
Just ready to decapitate using Yukikaze.
Yep.
Okay.
We can't decapitate him.
Alright.
He needs his head. He can lose all his limbs, though.
Okay,
He cannot lose both of his hands.
Alright, we flip over to the other world. Yukikaze. Yukikaze.
I'm here.
Okay. You see, as the last sparkless shadow that you can view from where you are, goes down, and the shadow, the large reptilian shadow that you recognize as Raiken, moves directly up, stopping right in front of you as you stand over the shadow of your own body. You can see the brilliant white spark of life glowing in the chest of this shadow as he moves. You almost feel like he's gonna walk up and say something to you, but you see that he's looking down at your own corpse beneath your feet. You are also aware of the moon-beamed elf that Jebel has told you is coming for you. He's about 50 feet away. What would you like to do?
I will look at Raiken's shadow and be like, you better fucking not do anything to my body, you ass. And then I will... So this thing... So describe what will happen again.
You saw this pale elven person wearing the tattered remains of what looks to be a death shroud attack Jebel with this red-hot glowing metal spiked chain.
Yeah.
And as he hit him with it, it stopped glowing red-hot. And then he attacked him 2 more times, hitting him only once, and then he teleported and started running at you. And then as he was moving towards you, Jebel turned and raised his staff, and a moonbeam blasted down upon him, burning him.
Alright. and I'm close enough to move forward and strike him.
I believe that you're 50 feet away.
If I'm 50 feet and he's running at me,
Yeah.
Move up 15 feet.
Yeah, he's 50 feet away. You have a fly speed of 40 with your armor, so you could get almost to him. You could also just go toward him, but also up. He doesn't seem to be able to fly.
yeah, but this is a weird freaking plane. I don't know the rules here, so I'm not gonna assume that he can't.
Okay.
I'm going to... I almost want to wait and react to what he does.
Okay. So you can say like defensive action to make it so that he's at disadvantage, or you can say prepare to attack if he comes in range.
No, I think I'm gonna do defense. I'm gonna get the paladin stance and stick up my shield, ready for him coming at me.
Okay. You do so. You are
Trying to be a paladin.
now defensive.
What are you talking about? You're a paladin. You never look like a paladin. You're just like, whoa!
All right. So you're gonna do defensive. You're gonna stay right where you are. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's your action, your movement. You have a bonus. I don't think there's anything you can do with it right now.
No.
Okay.
I do, but I'm not gonna do. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm saying no. Well,
Okay.
I'm good. Done.
All right. So
Dunsky.
Dunsky. All right, then back to the material plane. Status. As Yukikaze's body pushes itself up off the ground.
Reaction.
Yep, and triggers your reaction as he lifts the silver fang to attack one of the two of you. So
he could make a charisma, or if he could fail to make a charisma saving throw, that would be lovely.
I mean,
yes,
probably.
please.
So he got a 3.
That is less than 18. He is banished. Poofs into a demi-plane.
Yeah, I guess so, since he's from this plane.
Yeah.
Nice.
I see my body poof just now.
You literally, like, you were standing there in your defensive posture, and you watched as the shadow of your body, like, rose up, like, around you. You are, like, you know, clipped into your own shadow of your body, and then you just see the shadow of Laramendis with his spark of life in his chest reach out, and poof, you see your shadow just vaporize around you. It just disappears. Your body is gone.
No one can see it, but you guys just like, what? Got the what the fuck face on.
I love that you looked at Raiken and said, "You better not do anything to my body." And then Lair is the one that does something to your body.
Look, I put it in a safe place. It's in the safe deposit box.
Hey, you can't talk to me right now. I just kind of looked at what the fuck just happened.
I do think you have seen Laramendis cast this spell once.
Oh gosh.
You're also going to see Raiken turn to Larabendis and be like, good thing I didn't have to chop off any limbs.
He can lose limbs, Jebel can regrow them.
He just can't lose his head. Okay. There are no more zombies that I actually care about. Leah.
What kind of medicine check do you have to make to reattach a head?
I don't want to
We
answer
wanted to
that
see if
question.
mending could be done for it. We weren't positive.
Alright, let's figure it out later. Leah, it is your turn.
Yes.
I hope to not need to find out that answer.
Does a head count as a limb?
Yeah, well, yes, but
The head is an extremity. So, Leah, it is your turn. It is suddenly very quiet around you. You heard a growl of a zombie and the scraping of armor, And then you heard Laramendus say something in probably Elvish or Draconic, and then there was just silence.
Okay, I'm gonna go and check on Jebel,
Okay.
hoping he's still where I last.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, do I know whether or not my Power Word Stun is still active?
It's not a concentration spell, so probably not.
Okay, then I'm just hoping.
Yeah.
The elf, I can see the elf, right? The strange big elf.
The one next to you? No, you can't see it.
Yeah, no. So it's like nothing is there. I can
Yeah,
just
exactly.
pass.
It's like nothing is there.
Oh shit! I lost count.
I believe I put the dot where you started, so it looks like you 1, 2, 3, 4, so you have 2 more.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna double move. Okay,
Alright.
now see Jebel.
And he's still just like standing there, kind of like grunting and twitching. You know, eyes rolled back in his decayed face.
Okay. Then I'm gonna keep watch.
Okay.
Tell the others, okay, Jebel still stands.
Excellent. My turn.
Yes.
I am going to telepath and say we should be prepared to take down Yukikaze, preserving the head attached to the body at the very least. And I can drop banishment when we are ready to get him in one swoop so that we can resurrect him, if possible. Or so that we can attempt to resurrect him.
You and Raiken standing here with 2 examples directly at your feet notice that as you defeat them and, you know, give them this final death, usually with fire, the body returns to being corpse-like instead of zombie decayed corpse-like. It looks like you could cast Revivify on one of these bodies, you think.
Okay. Cool.
Well, then I can at least save one of them with Revivify. Possibly, if it works.
Hopefully it does. That will make things simpler. I'm going to continue concentrating on banishment until we are ready.
Okay.
Everybody
on the telepathic button. Here's that!
Do I want to take a step away from where he was?
I'll then be heavily obscured.
No, I'm gonna remain where I am. I'm content with. I guess I do still get an action, which means technically I can dodge. I suppose I do that.
Okay, fair enough. And are you done?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. And it becomes the next round. Did I miss a round changeable, or is this the first one since 11? It's 12 now, right?
I think this is the first. Yeah, I think this is 12.
This is now, beginning of 12.
Okay, good. Just making sure. I've been so bad at remembering to append it. Yuki goes back. He's not back in the materia plane, just wherever he is. Okay. Does Moonbeam prevent him moving at all?
No.
Okay. And it only does damage if he starts there after this turn?
Let me just double check.
When he moves into it and at the start of any turn that he's within it.
Right, but this is the first turn after he already took the initial damage. We usually don't do damage on that turn.
Yeah, normally don't. So yeah, he won't take damage now.
Okay. Alright, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're going to see him, Yukikaze. You're going to see this elf bounding towards you with this strange, like, glint in his eyes, like almost like there's multiple light sources reflecting in his eyes as he comes bounding at you, like dragging his arms behind him. You can hear the rattle of the chains wrapped around his arms as they drag behind him. and then suddenly you see almost like grass growing, the shadows of this place jump up and cover his body, and he teleports. And he appears next to you. I'm good with that thing now, thank you, Sam.
His arms were dragging behind him. Was he Naruto running?
He was Naruto running, it's true. And he's going to attack. He has disadvantage because you are defending. You with me, Yuki? Just to make sure.
Yeah.
Wow. Double high number. Same one.
You suck.
I know. A 24 to hit.
That's...
Alright, it's...
Well, oh, that's right, you said double. That's right.
Yeah, it was an 18 and an 18. So, 24 to hit. 10 points of non-magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And then you will want to make a dexterity saving throw.
Does he get my bonus?
No. You have to be on the same plane of existence for that.
Well, his aura doesn't cross planes.
It, in fact, does not. Alright, so what was your dex save?
I'm rolling it. I'm rolling it.
Sounds like I'm gonna have to talk to Cord about that.
This dice is fired.
Okay.
I'm done with this dice. Freaking.
Cord, it would be super badass if my aura could cross planes to help my friends when they're dead.
I got a 5.
You got a 5. Okay. He's going to knock you prone.
Yay.
Which means that he gets advantage on his next attack, which gets rid of the disadvantage, so he gets to roll 1 die instead of 2. And crits. So, 20 points of non-magical piercing damage. I did not expect that one.
Kristen's not trying to kill me, he swears.
I am definitely trying to kill you. I just didn't think I'd be this good at it. And... yeah, it's each hit triggers the dexterity saving throw again. So, 20 points from the critical hit, and then dexterity saving throw.
Not rolling that dice this time.
Right, it's fired. Get one that isn't.
Pulls that crap again, I'm gonna permanently melt it. Okay, you. Thank you.
What you got?
20.
20. Okay, you succeed. He has 1 attack left. You're still prone, so he still doesn't have to take the disadvantage, but it's only an 18 to hit.
So misses.
Misses. Okay. He already did that. So that's it. He's stuck next to you now.
Bastard. Alright.
Jebel! He's now way the fuck over there. You saw him dash forward and teleport again. He seems to be able to do that quite a lot. He's 100 feet away.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, I was trying to count the distance he is from Moonbeam.
Ah, yes. I can give you that. Zoop. He is about 55 away. Yeah. So you'd have to move it like 50 to get it to him.
And I can do that. It moves up to 60 feet.
Oh. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. If you move it the full 60, then at least it's not sitting on Yuki.
Can he get it to there without it passing over Yukikase?
I don't think it matters. Because it's is it Yukikaze with, or is he does Yukikaze just take the damage, or is it on his turn?
5, 10, 15, 30, 45, 50, 55, 60. There is a way with 60 feet of movement to hit the guy without passing it over Yukikaze.
Then let's do that.
Yeah.
Actions in combat.
I kind of
That way
love.
we don't need to think about it.
I kind of love Moonbeam being this fucking astronaut. It's perfect.
Good.
And he's got morphs.
He has to be like walking towards him, and because he's a giant, it's that slow stride.
Hold on. GM tools. Make unique. There. Now I can just pull Moonbeam out. Moon's haunted.
Thing is 40 feet tall. If the astronaut is the entire, beam of light.
I think the beam is supposed to come down onto the point, right? It's supposed
No,
to be
it's
40 feet tall.
Oh, okay. Well, he's pretty close to that.
It's usually just been done in enclosed spaces.
Somewhere around that. Anyway. Oh god, what have I done? I escaped him. Okay, so... You move it on to him and then it does damage again?
That's how you want to.
Right? I'm pretty sure, yes.
Well, it's on his turn.
I'm not waiting for that. Let's just do it now. He's gonna keep moving off of it, and you're gonna keep moving it onto him, so... Fuck it.
He's gonna take it once a turn.
Yeah, he's gonna take it once a turn. We'll just make it now.
Right. It makes his saving throw.
Oh, he has to save again. Okay. That was, Con, you said?
Yeah.
Alright, with a +1, that is a 20.
Oh, he saves.
Oh! What happens when he saves?
Half damage.
Yeah, half damage. Let me just actually count this. 8 divided by 2 is 14. 14 radiant.
Okay, 14 radiant.
Yep.
Alright, not bad, not bad. Okay. He's still up, still bloody. But, you're whittling him down. Some good opening hits. Some really good opening hits. The heat metal and the initial moonbeam were really good hits.
Wait, how far from me is he? He's a fair distance from me, isn't he?
From you? Yeah, he's 100 feet away.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen.
But
So,
you
I'm just
can
gonna
still
cast-
move 25 feet.
Yeah, that wouldn't... I don't think it'd make a difference. They have to be like... I'd have to be able to move like 40 feet for that to work. So I'm just going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay. You may do so. Do you want to move?
Yeah, I'll move towards him as well.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
9.
Move towards him. Alright. Back in the material plane. We finally start to see...
Jevil Corp should also make a wisdom save.
Yo. He got a 10. I don't know why I'm bothering to roll. The DC is 20, and he has a -2, so he can't make it.
Never mind.
Yeah. He's
I
stuck.
will stop reminding you.
No, it's not your fault. I don't know why I didn't think about it. Anyway, you all notice that the fog begins to recede a little bit. fog recedes a little bit, so now it isn't until 15 feet away from you that things become heavily obscured. So the square next to you is visible, the square beyond that is visible. The third square out, heavily obscured. Okay? Vendar. Lara Mendes has said that he wants people to get ready to take down Yukikaze in a non-decapitative manner so that he can be revived. What do you want to do in response to that? Do you want to move in? Okay, cool. Yes, you can see that without your special vision.
Does he want me to shoot him now, or do I just prepare a shot?
Oh, no. Sorry. For you, Yukikaze doesn't exist. He banished him. He's gone.
So I hadn't given a time. I said I'm going to hold on to banishment until I am told that people are ready to take him down in one go.
I'm ready.
Best when it stops.
Okay. So you get there and you prepare to attack for when you're given the signal. Raiken, do you do the same?
Yes.
Okay. Now then, back to the fun place. Yuki can be revealed again. Yuki, this dude teleported and beat you up and knocked you down, and then a moonbeam crawled its way over to him and set him on fire again, basically. What would you like to do?
I will attack, but then I also think to myself, well, I also kind of look. I still have a sword and shield in my hands, right?
Yep.
Because this is not like the physical.
They're not the physical sword and shield. They feel like representations, almost. They still seem to have somewhat the power, but you notice, you can see the shadows of the true items, or you could, before your body got banished. You know that they're still in the real world. They didn't come with you, but these represent them, the shadows you're holding, and they seem to work about as well.
Well, sorry. I got it. Sorry for cutting the description short.
No, it's okay. I wanted to say that you are prone, so if you attack without standing up, you will be disadvantaged.
I'm gonna get up.
Okay, you get up. And then?
I'm gonna smite this asshole.
Okay.
With my level 1 that I have left.
Yes.
Now you're doing this crap to me too?
Gosh. What'd you get to hit?
14 hit.
Ooh, 14 is just gonna miss. He raises his arm with the chain wrapped around it and deflects the blade away.
Why are you guys doing this to me?
They want you to fail. You still have 2 more attacks.
This is gonna be a 20 to hit.
20 will hit. Remember that you have superiority dice as well.
Yes, I do, but I'm gonna save them. For...
Are you?
Well...
You could smite, just so you know, you could smite and trip, and then you get to make your next attack, if you succeed on the trip, at advantage.
That's true. Yeah, I guess I can do that.
Okay. So, if you would like to do that, then you will be rolling your regular attack plus the superiority die in magical slashing damage, and then 2d8 radiant damage.
Is that 2d8?
2d8 radiant damage, in addition to your normal weapon die, plus your superiority die, plus your damage static.
11, 17... You want the damage separate?
Because they're different types, yeah.
Alright, so... That's 17 for the magical slashing,
Damn.
and 9 for the radiant.
Okay. Well, that actually that does it.
You bastard! Whack.
That I was gonna roll his strength saving throw was gonna be a 16 to not get tripped, but you drain out the last of his health with that attack. His body goes straight to the ground, and then you kind of notice that it like becomes stone gray and just sort of like becomes part of the bridge here.
Okay. I'd be like, Jebel, I think I got him.
Double tap.
Just in case.
Just in case. Alright, I'm gonna call it there, and because now everybody has finished off the bad guys that they're fighting, and we will pick it up next time. I just deleted the word start, but I ended on Yukikaze again. Gosh, I'm really good at doing that. Okay, you defeat this dude. There. Moonbeam just stomps the fuck out of him.
I like that it shakes the screen.
Fuck this guy. Alright, that was great. Many sessions of this the zombie horde combat with the horrible, awful zombies I created. Good job, guys. We will see the aftermath of this next week, I hope. Bye, stream!
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Uh,